Alright, well I just kept going there. So what I decided to do here is just show you guys really quickly that if the blue is used, you get a 16, and then you add the 6 and the 7, the 91, the 110, the 21, 34, and 55, you get the 340. You change colors, you add the 17, you add the 7 and the 8, you add the 110 and the 340, you add the 34, 55, and 89, you get the 660. And then, if you take this red and add 6, 7 is 13, 14, 15, if you add 15 plus the 8, 9, 340, 660, and the 55, 89, 144, you get 1320. And I continued that 15 pattern, not just for this one, but for this one and this one. So these kind of have a linkage. And I tried it here and I got this number. Okay? But when I added all the values that I did using the theorem of kind of like the crucifix code going down, they sum to 17,718. Okay? Now what I decided to do here is just continue Fibonacci, and when you get to the 23rd value of Fibonacci, you get 17,711. Now I said we were using 8328 here. We are 7 over the 23rd Fibonacci number is what I'm trying to say here. So if by taking away 7 from the initial 15 that we added, we got 8328 by adding 15. If we subtract the 7 away, we have an 8. And if we look at an 8 in terms of a circled 7, where that circle is actually a 1 by 7 line, 7, 7, and 1 is 15. So maybe when you get out of this quadrant and you're starting for the next quadrant, maybe you just add the 8 underneath. Not only that, 1771. I want to know what the divisors were. They're 189, 199, and 17,711. And I was like, okay, well, I have an 89. It's beside an 11, and then this one's beside the 22. It's the 23rd thing and the 12th thing. And I said to myself, 199 is just 89 plus 110. And 89 plus 55 plus 34 plus 21 is 110. 55 and 55 is 110. So you have 199 times 89 is this number. And if I use, instead of the 15, an 8, instead of the 15, an 8 to go into the next little bit, I get this thing. Like, my mind is blown. So there's a relationship here. And I find that very interesting. Now, what I need to do is, instead of adding 15, I need to add 8 and do the next 3. I already know that this one, if I subtract 7, will not end in a 0, thus eliminating the pattern. Right? So this would be 8, 3, 2, 1. Maybe that's what is needed. I don't know. I'm just finding this whole thing too synchronistic to not, like, maybe I'll stop this and do it. Yeah, so that worked. Anyways, I continued the pattern. So what I did was I added 8 instead. Okay, so instead of over here adding the 15 to get this number, I was 7 over because it has something to do with this one. So I arbitrarily said, let's do this and just take it as a circled 7 or an 8. So I said, to get 8321 instead of 8328 like I had before. So that's all we did. Okay, so from here, I used the same theorem. 8, black is 25, black and black, and then red, 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 blue, blue, blue. Always adding the 8, okay? So I got these numbers. So when I look at then I said, I understand that over here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things added together are 610 away from 10,000. Okay? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things added together are 610 away from 10,000. So I said, I added these up, and I said, the 1 and the 2 and 3 and 4 things added up are this much off of 100,000. The divisors of 3702 at the seam are 6 and 617. What am I talking about? 617? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are the 6 things you need to get the 10,000, and then you need a 617. Anyway, I gotta like mentally prep for work today. I'm gonna throw some darts, but yeah, so I mean, that would be a 1, and then this would be a 14,918, and this one would be a 26, 46, 8, and then this one would be a 46, 591. So these 4 summed together are that off of 100,000, and the divisors of that seem to link to this magical scene. Wow. Going up in magnitude. That's just, you know, showing my assumptions. That's really interesting. Wow.